What is up? So I bought another Honda. What a surprise. But it's worth a deal. So I basically bought this car for the front rear bumper and the mirrors for my car because I want black bumpers and black mirrors for when I repaint it, just so I can go back and forth and just decide what I want to do. But anyways, picked the car up for 700 bucks, and just a new bumper is like 300 something off eBay, and I don't even know what the rest goes for, but this is all OEM Honda stuff. So figured it's going to be a good deal because I'll just make money off the rest of the car, parting it out. But I figured I'd just go through the car with you as I got it. I literally just dumped it off the trailer a couple days ago and just let it sit, and then just now pulled it in the driveway or in the garage. And the funny thing about this car is the guy told me didn't start, didn't run, nothing. Like, it's definitely blown up regardless. So we just dumped it off the trailer over on the side of my garage, and I just let it sit for a few days because I was busy doing other stuff. And I just went over there and I'm like, let's see what it needs, if it's getting fuel or spark, because I don't know how I'm going to push this thing in by myself. And I go over, turn the key, and it started right up. So this car is already full of surprises. I have not tore into this car at all yet, so I figured I'd do that with you today, and just for the fun of it. So first off, it is bone stock, and it's automatic. So it's pretty gross, but it serves its purpose for parts. Well, that's inconvenient. The hood broke, or a hood latch broke. Or not latch, gosh dang it, the hinge. So I gotta figure out how to prop this up quick. Alright, that'll do. This is funny, I just saw this bag down here. I just dumped them all out, but it's a bag full of zip ties just chilling in the radiator fan. Some Ricer hot air intake for some reason. Brand new. Actually, the stock one is in the trunk. That is one thing that I saw before anything, but yeah, I'll use it on something. With all the brand new filters I keep finding on parts cars that I buy, I'm never gonna have to buy one for this, because this is a style filter I have, but it is actually a cold air intake on my car. And I just realized this is a AC car, factory AC. If I'm not mistaken, I think EFs were only optional AC, so this is actually kind of rare, and it's all here. Not sure if it works. I don't want to run the car that long because it's leaking oil everywhere from somewhere and it smells, but good parts, so that's really cool. This is like the worst rust spot on the whole car. The rest, oh yeah, and figures it has this on it, so that's probably why. Look at all that. This is my biggest pet peeve. If you have a Honda with this, take it off immediately. Alright, she's getting bored from sitting in there. I'm gonna let her out. Be free, young wolf. Okay, come on. Come on. Here you go. But yeah, it's not too bad. So much dirt. Terrible. But like I said, that's the only major rust. Taillights look good, no cracks. The center garnish is nice. This taillight is nice. So one of the big issues too is that big quarter panel crease right there, but whatever. And same thing on this side. Stupid rubber strips. I'm gonna make a t-shirt or something. Remove rubber strips from your Honda. A little bit of rust here, which is notorious on EFs, but not a bad deal. So let's look on the interior. I have not been like inside the car besides moving it. I haven't opened the trunk or anything yet. So let's see what's in this. Any surprises? The last car was really gross. This one seems a lot cleaner, at least so far. Pop the trunk and get my light in here so you can see better. Oh, those shocks are like brand new. Look at that. Nice. Let's see if there's anything. Oh, nice. I like when people make these. I don't have one in my car, but it's a lot nicer than that cardboard. Spare tire. Looks like the original jack stuff. What is this? interior wipes. But no rust down there, so that's pretty good. Filter box. What's in here? Oh, old spark plugs. Broken sleeve on the intake, that's plastic. I don't know why. Beyond me, why someone put an aftermarket intake filter on an automatic stock EF hatch, but whatever. Teach their own. That's pretty gross. Well, they put the wrong oil in it. Look at that, I already made some money. Dash is actually pretty nice, no cracks. Windshield's definitely not existent. All this stuff looks nice and working. Radio actually works too. Look at that, I made more money already. I gotta get the cover off the seat on the other side, we'll check that out. But I wanna see what's in the back seat, because there's some junk. Oh yeah, there's the stock air box. So that's good. That's a little tube that goes down there and behind the bumper. What is this? Oh, that's a coil. I do not want to touch that. Oh yeah, some brake clean. Trash. There's the fuse box cover for under the dash. A lot more. Yeah, wrong oil. Maybe that's why it blew up. Not really. That's pretty gross. Oh, I hate human filth. I can deal with dirt and grease when it comes down to like human filth or food, but what is that? Some sea foam. More cleaner. Car has a lot less surprises than the parts Integra, so that's good at least. Got some correct oil, 5W30. That's pretty cool. Get a whole oil change worth of oil. I think it's still new. I'll have to pop it open in a sec. Antifreeze. The old spark plug wires. The old filter. Some more cleaner. Jeez. And pull this all out quick. Look at that, brand new. Euro though, so I don't want my car to have a dashboard lit up like a Christmas tree if I put this stuff in it. Let's see how bad the seat is ripped. Oh yeah, it's pretty bad. Whatever. But, yeah, it's pretty bad. The other seat is really nice, and the back seats are nice. Also, this is random, but I just realized this piece is actually mint. So that's a really nice piece. And same with the front one. I think the front one's good. Oh no, it's got a little dent right here, but not too bad. And amber corners, I don't even know if that's still a thing. Everyone back in the like 80s, or sorry, 90s, early 2000s were obsessed with amber corners. I don't know if that's a thing anymore, but they're there. I have clear corners that I tinted yellow on my car. So I just opened the glove box and found this. This is pretty cool. Owner's manual. And yeah, warranties. That's pretty cool. I have a couple of these owner's manuals from my other cars, but it's always cool to have old paperwork with the Hondas, so I'm keeping that for my collection. Just covering up the original owner's info, but this is pretty cool. That's a dealership it was sold at. Had 5 miles when it was sold, and it was sold in New Jersey. So it made its way all the way out to Montana over the life of 182,000 miles. Anyways, I'm going to pull the front and rear bumpers off and the mirrors. Don't be like me and forget to take those 2 little bolts out that hold the skid plate part on. I'm just so used to them never being there that I just completely forgot. But yeah, anyways, that was exciting. Yeah, and good thing that happened to the front, because I was like, oh, I'll check down here just in case. I've never had or worked on an EF that still had these screws in the bottom of the bumper. Not one. So that's funny. And it's a little crusty. No. Oh no. Gosh dang it. I knew it was gonna happen. Well, that was a very annoying inconvenience. But I drilled it out. And then down in here, this little hump on both sides, there's a 12mm nut. Well, it's easier to do with 2 hands, you can feel in there. But deep well socket, and then I believe that's the last thing to take off the bumper. It's actually been a while since I took a bumper off an EF because I've just been working on Integras lately. And this is what the bolt or the nut looks like. They're kind of weird looking with a washer attached to it. Wait a minute. I almost forgot about these ones. They're kind of hidden and they're always rusty. But right there, same style nut, but they're under this plastic piece. So I'm gonna take the soft click and pop those off. And like I was saying, they're always rusty. This has already been taken off and put back on. There was not even a nut on the other side where there's supposed to be one right there. You'd always take your clip off beforehand, but I didn't really care. There's a couple ways to disconnect it. I don't feel like taking all this out because I think there's a plug on the inside of here. Yeah, just confirming on my race car, there's a plug right up here for it. You had to take off that panel, so I didn't really feel like doing that. So I'm just doing it the lazy way. And for those of you that are maybe building an EF for the track or whatever, I don't recommend this for the street because of crashes or whatever, even though these things are tin cans regardless. But this thing weighs a ton, the actual bumper itself. And with EFs, you have to have the bumper mounted to that to bolt to the car. It's not like an EG or an EK where the bumper cover, the plastic part, actually just bolts back to the chassis itself. You have to have it on this piece to bolt back to the car. So what I did with my race car is I cut basically all of it besides the part where it mounts to the chassis and then the rail that goes across, so I can still have a bumper on the back of the car, but I don't have all that unnecessary weight, because I don't even know how much that thing weighs, maybe like 30-40 pounds. I'd have to weigh it. But anyways, just a side note, cut weight by getting rid of that. And then you just got to take these off to separate the plastic cover from the metal. I'm not going to do that now because I'm just keeping it together so there's less clutter in my garage, because I don't need that piece for my car, obviously, since I already cut mine up. And for the mirrors, there's a hidden screw under here. Pop this little cap off, and there's your screw that'll slide this off, so you can pop this cover and pull it out. And then there's, I think it's still 3 screws that hold the mirror on, or sorry, 3 nuts, so like 8mm. And this just pops off. I have these handy little crowbar tools that help pop it off. But there's your, oh, someone already been in there. No, maybe it is screws. I guess I'm right. Oh, EGs and stuff have little like 8mm nuts, but these are screws, I guess. Unless they've been replaced. I haven't done this on an EF in a long time. And once you get those 3 screws out, it comes right off. Anyways, I'm going to wrap the video up here. Like I said before, I'm going to try to start posting weekly, so that's why it's kind of another random video. But it is progress, technically, for the red car. And yeah, just kind of another Honda adventure. But I'll be trying to keep posting every week, at least once a week. And I appreciate you guys watching. If you like the video, give it a like, subscribe if you want to stay up to the build or with the projects, and follow my Instagram to kind of stay up to date more. That's poverty_society. Same as my YouTube. And as always, thanks guys for watching. And if you want parts off this car, hit me up on Instagram. I am parting the entire car out. I will only ship stuff that is smaller, like I'll ship taillights, headlights, stuff like that, maybe glass, but shipping is just so outrageous right now, so it's not even worth half the parts anymore. So, but yeah, hit me up on my Instagram and see what's available. This car was meant to be mine.